Alright everyone, so today's look is just a really fun sort of shimmery champagne sort of lid color. I'm using Walking on Eggshells palette from Wet n Wild. I've never done a tutorial with it. It just creates this really beautiful smooth cascade of shimmer brown neutrals. This is sort of a dupe of All That Glitters, or sorry, All That Glitters, Dazzle Light, and just any smooth sort of satiny brown color. Kind of reminds me of charcoal brown or saddle, but the finish is a little bit more satin. So it just creates a really fun, beautiful, like I said, wide-eyed kind of smoky eye. And then just a very fun, very long, flared out, bold eyelash, lots of black liner, and then I'm using Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Berry Shimmer, and then just a really fun, intense pink lip to set off the entire look and the blush. So I hope that you enjoy this very simple tutorial. It's a great look if you want some simple, inexpensive eyeshadows, a quick look, and then just to sort of amp up your face. So nothing too fancy, just really pretty. So like I said, I hope you enjoy the tutorial. Thanks for watching. So to get started on the look, I'm going to start off with NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, and I've already applied my primer, which is Urban Decay Primer Potion in Original. So now I'm just going to go ahead and take the NYX eyeshadow base and start it under the arch of the eyebrow, and I'm going to go into the tear duct on both eyes. So I just have a natural lightness in those particular areas. Now I'm also going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion in Greed, and we're just going to put a little bit of that all over the lid. And then we're just going to pat every single inch of all that stuff in. I'm going to take a little bit of the Walking on Eggshells palette. This is very similar to Sweet as Candy. We're just going to go ahead and take the Crease shade, which is this really pretty soft, kind of muted brown. And we're just going to blend that, starting in the outer corner. We're just fluffing that up and into the rest of the crease. And then just diffusing it out. I'm going to pick up that palette again, and I'm going to take the Eyelid shade, and it's sort of a dupe of All That Glitters, so we're just going to take a little bit of that color, and we're just going to pat it all over the lid. We're just going to blend a little bit into the inner crease and into the inner tear duct. I'm going to take a little bit of the MAC palette that I usually reach for, and that is to go into Orb. And we're just going to smooth that out over the brow bone. And then we'll just definitely make sure both creases are blended out beautifully. So that there are no harsh lines at all. You can even take a face powder color to do that. Now I'm going to take a little bit of this Browbone shade, and we're going to pop it right in the arch. Now we're just going to take a little bit more of Orb or our face powder color, whichever one you want, and we're just going to smooth that over the top of that. And then if you need to reshape your brow a little bit, if you went over it like I did, then just go ahead and do that. Now for the upper lash line, I just took a little bit of the Physicians Formula Shimmer Strips in Green Eyes, and we took the black one that has the slightly shimmery green. And then I just took an angled brush and went over the top of the lash line. And then just brought out the wing into a little flick. Not too thick, just enough to make it visible. And then just black liner for the lower lash line. I'm just taking the Makeup Forever Aqua Eyes in number 1 because I have a little stub left, but you can take any black liner that you want. I'm just also going to take a little into my inner tear duct as well, just to create like a even line going around the perimeter of my eye. I would definitely set all of that with a matte black eyeshadow. I'm going to take a little bit of Mr. Wink's 117 lashes. Ardell also makes the exact same number and they call it 117 as well. So they're obviously from like Salon Care or whatever, which you can buy through Walmart, and then they just buy the packs and put their name on it. So I'm just going to go ahead and pop these babies on. They're really cheap, so it doesn't matter whose name you pay for. They're all $3.99. I'm going to take Wet n Wild Color Icon Blush in Berry Shimmer. And we're just going to take a duo fiber brush from Eco Tools and just barely touch it because it's pretty pigmented. Or the Color Icon blushes are all really, really pigmented, even their like lightest shade. So I'm just gonna buff that in. I'm using the same brush I used to apply my bronzer and face powder, so it'll just melt into the skin a little bit better. Alright, so for lips, I'm going to take a little bit of MAC lip liner in Magenta. We're just going to line our lips and fill them in. So I just did a light amount of Magenta liner. You can always go in and do it heavier, but it'll change the color of your lipstick a lot. I'm going to go in with a little bit of MAC's Impassioned. A good option other than Impassioned would be Grandma OCC Lip Tar, perhaps mixed with a little bit of Harlot. And this is just to offset the Berry Shimmer blush and really just make it pop and just be a very unique sort of pinup look. And a little bit of MAC's Pink Poodle Lipglass. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope that you enjoyed this lip. Thanks for watching.